Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Do you want to know about terms in statistics? It's like reliability, validity, correlation, and etc. I'm Hafiz Abdurrafi Wahidin. I will tell you about those kinds of terms in statistics. Let's check it out. For the first terms is reliability. What is reliability? We can call it reliable. According to Creswell 2014, reliability in qualitative research refers to the stability of response to multiple recorders of datasets. And then Cohen, Mannion, and Morrison 2011 explained that reliability, a synonym for consistency and replicability over time, over instrument, and over group of respondents. Stated by Gay, Mills, and Erasian 2012, reliability refers to the degree to which a test consistently measures whatever it is measuring. It means that reliability refers to the consistency or stability of a measurement tool or research instrument over time. When a test or instrument is reliable, it will produce the same result under consistent conditions. For example, if a student takes the same task multiple times without any significant change in learning, a reliable test will state similar score. That is reliable. And then the second one is validity. Validity means that the instrument or a test accurately reflect to the aspect or to the thing that should be measured. For instance, a vocabulary test should actually measure vocabulary knowledge, not reading or writing or another skill or another language component. That is validity. The next is descriptive statistics. What is descriptive statistics? Descriptive statistics is a branch of statistics terms involves summarizing and organizing data. So the researcher or the reader can easily conclude, can easily read, can easily summarize the set of the data. It focuses on describing the main feature of the data set, just like mean, or we can call it average, and then standard deviation, and then mode, and the range, and then percentage, and etc. These statistics help researcher or reader identify pattern, trends, distribution within a data set without making any conclusion beyond the data itself. Descriptive statistics are often presented in the form of tables, graphs, charts, making complex data more accessible and interpretable. They are commonly used as the first step in data analysis before applying more advanced statistic techniques. That is descriptive statistic. And then the next terms is correlation. What is correlation? Correlation is a statistical measure that describes the strength and the direction of a relationship between two variables. When two variables are correlated, it means that changes in one variable will associated with changes in the other. This relationship can be positive. It means that both variables increase or decrease together. And then the correlation is negative. It means that one variable increase while the other one decrease. And then the zero correlation, it means that there is no relationship. The strength of this relationship is measured using a correlation coefficient. We can call it the theory of Pearson, which range from -1 to +1. A value close to +1 indicates a strong positive correlation. And then the coefficient close to -1, a strong negative correlation. And around 0 means little to no linear relationship. However, it is important to note that correlation does not imply causation. Just because two variables are moved together, it doesn't mean that the one variable will cause or will affect the change of the other one. For the example, there might be a strong correlation between ice cream sales and drowning incidents, but it doesn't mean that ice cream causes drowning. It is likely that both are influenced, by a third factor, such as hot weather or other factor. Understanding correlation is useful for identifying potential relationship, but further analysis is needed to explore cause and effect connection. That is correlation. After knowing about the definitions or explanation about the terms in statistics before, I will tell you about the relationship between those kinds of terms towards verses of the Quran itself. Let's check it out. The first is validity and reliability. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said at the Quran at Ash-Shu'ara verse 192, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim, wa innahu latanzilu rabbil alamin. It means that Al-Quran is originally stated by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the second one is about reliability. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said at An-Nisa verse 82, Allah said, أَفَلَا يَتَذَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. It means, don't they recite the Quran? If the Quran had not come from Allah, they would have found many contradictions in it. From the two verses that we have read before, it means that Quran is originally from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because everything in this world was stated in the Quran before the world is created. So it proves that Quran is originally from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the concept of validity and reliability. And then the next is correlation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said at the Quran, Ali Imran verse 190, stated about correlation. Allah said, Inna fi khalqis samawati wal ardi wa ikhtilafil laili wan nahari la ayatin li ulil albab. It means that indeed in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the change of night and day, there are signs of the greatness of Allah for those who understand. It means that the correlation between day and night, and then the earth and the sky, there is so many correlation between it. And then the second verse is about the gratefulness. Allah said at Ibrahim verse 7, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim, wa id ta'adzana rabbukum la in syakartum la azidannakum wa la in kafartum inna 'adzabi lasyadid. It means, remember, when your Lord announced, indeed, if you are grateful, I will surely increase favors to you. But if you deny my favors, verily my punishment will be very harsh. It means that when we feel grateful, Allah will increase. Allah will give us more favors. And then if we deny and we don't feel grateful, Allah will give punishment to us. And the punishment of Allah is very, very harsh. That is correlation based on the Quran, Surah Ibrahim, verse 7. And then the next is about descriptive statistics. The relationship between descriptive statistics and the verses of Allah lies in the concept of observation, quantification, and summarization. It means that descriptive statistics involves organizing and summarizing data to make pattern and information clearer, something that the Quran frequently encourages through reflection, or we can call it tafakkur, on the natural world and historical events. The Quran presents many examples where Allah invites humans to observe and reflect in numerical, observable, or patterned phenomena, essentially calling for a statistical mindset to understand divine wisdom. And Allah said about the descriptive statistics at Quran Surah Ali Imran verses 190. It means that indeed in the creation of the heavens and the earth, The alternation of the night and the day are signs for those who understand. This verse implies that observing patterns like the repetition on and measurement of time, day and night, is encouraged. Descriptive statistics helps humans summarize such observations in a meaningful way, leading to deeper understanding. So, Allah said in the Quran, Surah Ali Imran at 190, it means that we are, as a human who worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, should understand, should comprehend about the verses that explained to us. And then to make it easy to understand about the verses of Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use descriptive statistics so we can easily understand and we can easily do what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, and we will avoid something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbid to us. That is about descriptive statistics. Thank you for watching, everyone. That is about the terms of statistics, several terms of statistics, just like validity, reliability, and then correlation, and then descriptive statistics, and then the correlation, or we can call it relationship between those kinds of terms towards verses in the Quran that is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.